I get it. Hey, bro, you was not little boxer. But what I say about other fighters, you just tell me you got no respect for Muhammad Ali, the greatest fighter of all time, man, you lost me right there. So that's your opinion? Oh, well, that's my proof. So you mad about my opinion? Sorry, but I don't want to fight about.
Now, let me ask you this last question. There's so many fights that people can make and will say is the biggest fight in boxing.
So, I mean, why would you want to fight somebody just because they said something? He did the exact same thing that you did.
Because he felt like he was questioning his manhood stuff, showing the clips of him getting knocked out and stuff.
Do no manhood?
Obviously, he does to Roy. What do you get mad at me for? Roy's the one that...
You the one talking that bullshit. And manhood, they got shit to do with no.
Well, why would he want a street fight? He says personally, he wants a street fight.
You want a street fight because he got mad. That's all. He got mad.
You agree with me, Roy Jones? Roy Jones is in his prime. Man, very fast, footwork, strong. You see, Roy Jones in his prime.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Roy Jones Jr. had a surprise confrontation at a public event. What began as a social media dispute quickly turned into a heated argument. Others had to step in to separate them. Nobody expected things to escalate so much.
Roy and Floyd going back and forth. I just talked to him. Floyd was really worked up. I mean, Roy was really worked up about it. What do you think, Andre?
They fighters, man. They fighters.
Is that the biggest fight in boxing today? Like, if that would have really happened, you think it could? Watch out, Andre can still throw hands now. Don't mess with him, like.
They fighters, bro.
Roy said he could do.
Beating the guys around him, he's the best of that group. Bud is in a group above him. Bud don't need to come back down to 47 to meet him. That's crazy. Why would he? Bud looking to try to make history and get out. Get his big bank and get out. His big bank is who? Canelo. He willing to take that gamble, see if he can beat him.
Roy Jones Jr. even said he's open to facing Mayweather either in the ring or outside of it. He made a bold move by excluding Mayweather from his all-time top 5 list, saying, maybe top 10, but not top 5.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez because that's not the same Pacquiao. Of course. That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game. But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever. Of course. When that's not how that go. That's not reality. But in the business world, it is, because look how much.
Jones Jr. clarified that he's not denying Mayweather's talent. However, he questioned the quality of his top-level opponents. Only Canelo, he said, really challenged him.
Jones versus Floyd Mayweather beef. Now, we all know Floyd was showing the videos of Roy Jones getting knocked the hell out. And I said, where the hell did this come from? Why he do him like that? Well, it stems from Roy. We all know. Well, I don't say Roy talking.
You're sitting pretty. And I don't know if people realize this, Roy. Your first 50 fights, you didn't get beat. You got DQ'd. Had you been 50-0, would you have stopped?
After I won the heavyweight title and went back down and beat Tarver that first time, I would have stopped right there. But it was in my DNA. It was in my...
Jones Jr. mentioned that Mayweather waited until Manny Pacquiao declined after getting knocked out by Marquez to schedule their fight. If they'd fought when both were in their prime, Jones believed it would have been more exciting.
Well, Floyd did. He wants some Rocky V type stuff, Tommy Gunn and Rocky in the streets.
Maybe you want that. I don't know.
Think Floyd would ever want that?
Well, I mean, the thing is this.
Or maybe they do it in the doghouse late at night.
If him and Floyd was at the same weight, yeah, they could do it. I mean, it wouldn't be no problem at all. I mean, this man weighed over 200 pounds.
Fans and other boxing figures began weighing in. Antonio Tarver, who beat Roy twice, sided with Jones and suggesting Jones Jr. had a stronger career resume than Mayweather.
Now, we probably could have got 3 good fights out of it. You understand me? But because we waited too long, the problem what people don't understand is tomorrow's not promised to nobody. Guess what? We are fortunate that we saw the fight. Because to be honest with you, Earl came back from dead and made it back and fought this fight.
Tarver said if you compare their careers closely, Jones Jr.'s resume gives him the edge because Mayweather was never considered unbeatable by others.
And nobody said that. When they were both occupying boxing at the same time, Floyd wasn't sniffing his jockstrap. And I'm talking about pretty boy Floyd and Roy. You can't even argue that because we were there. I was there watching both of them. No one mentioned Floyd with Roy. It's not like they're two different eras and you can't compare them.
Mayweather posted a series of knockout losses of Jones Jr. on social media, clearly trolling him after comments about in response. Jones Jr. publicly challenged Mayweather to a real professional fight, not an exhibition. He insisted they make it real.
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that won't smoke the world, you know, going with it, you know, have they ever been a person? That's one thing that's different from what is, that's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picked who he fought. Roy fought whoever came by lane. So, nobody thought, yeah, maybe.
Jones made it clear he isn't interested in exhibition matches. He wants a proper professional fight with stakes and seriousness, no playing around.
And move around, do what he want to do, he gonna beat you because he's very explosive and he's very mean. I was gonna say mean. To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off of him? Sugar is a dog. Just because his name's Sugar don't mean.
On the All the Smoke Fight podcast, Jones Jr. claimed that a prime Sugar Ray Leonard would have beaten Floyd Mayweather in his prime. He described Leonard as explosive and mean, saying Mayweather wouldn't handle that well.
And I'm glad that Roy Jones feels that way about himself. Every fighter that's gave the sport of boxing their whole life and sacrificed a lot inside that square circle, they should feel that way. So if he feels that way, you know, more power to him.
Mayweather responded indirectly by sharing footage of Jones Jr.'s knockout defeats on his Instagram. Fans saw this as a petty but effective retaliation.
Just aren't afraid to fight nobody if they won't get paid for it properly. The problem is, you don't want to take a $5 million fight and you only get $50,000 for it. Because if you lose it, that's almost the end of the day for you. Why would you put yourself on the line for that? It makes common sense what people do. It made sense what Floyd Mayweather did. Because if you're not going to get the most money.
Boxing fans have been sharp with their reaction, some laughing that Jones should have seen Mayweather's response coming. Others praising Mayweather's clean record and pointing out Jones's own failed drug test in 2000.
Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You got to respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No.
On July 9th, Jones Jr. posted a message to fans, reminding them he's entitled to his opinion.
Still for two different things. You know, he was a social media blowout. You know, he blew it away. Mm-hmm. And that fit his character because he could do it, you know, and do things the way he did it. He was smarter. Mm-hmm. I wanted to play King of the Hill. Mm-hmm. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the
fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many.
He ended with, if you want to prove you're better than me, I'm ready. Just call me. That clearly sounded aimed at Mayweather.
I think he's a nice guy.
Floyd Mayweather added in Roy Jones Jr.
I mean, look, once a fighter, always a fighter. Look, if you're going to attack Floyd's character, he's going to attack you back. That's just the bottom line. It's like with me and Berlanga. If you're going to try to attack, like with me, I'm just having fun.
But he did it for himself, and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept. Because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting to the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. Problem was,
look, in their prime, I mean, I got to give it up to both guys, but I mean, look, we're retired, man. Let's keep this fighting thing for the young bucks, you know.
So you fought Floyd, you fought him, so you know, you know firsthand, you know his talent. But Roy in his prime, when it was like Superman before the knockout,